We are pleased to have you join us for our session Everything About Bitcoin in 2023. In today's video, we are going to talk about some of the most recent happenings and advancements in the Bitcoin industry. Since its introduction in 2009, Bitcoin has made significant advancements. It is now one of the most widely used cryptocurrencies and has fundamentally altered the way that people think about and interact with money. The year 2023 is quickly approaching, so let's get right in and take a look at what the future holds for Bitcoin. Bitcoin's price has been steadily climbing over the last few years, and in 2021 it reached an all-time high. This trend is expected to continue. It is reasonable to anticipate that the price of Bitcoin will continue to increase in 2023 as a greater number of organizations and people participate in the currency. Bitcoin is now facing one of the most significant obstacles in the form of regulation and legitimacy. We may anticipate that more governments and regulatory organizations will take measures toward legitimizing Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies in 2023. This is something we can look forward to. As a result of this, there will be a rise in the acceptance and use of Bitcoin as a valid form of money. Blockchain technology, the foundation upon which Bitcoin is founded, is undergoing continuous development and improvement. It is reasonable to anticipate that there will be other innovations in the blockchain field in 2023, which will result in enhanced safety and usefulness for Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. In recent years, one of the most passionately disputed topics in terms of environmental effect has been that of Bitcoin mining. In the year 2023, we may anticipate an increase in the number of efforts made to establish environmentally friendly and sustainable mining techniques. In conclusion, this article provides a look at the most recent changes and trends in the Bitcoin world in the year 2023. In the years to come, we should look forward to seeing further acceptance, regulation, and innovation related to the currency as it continues to develop and advance. It is probable that Bitcoin will continue to see an increase in both its popularity and the number of application cases in 2023. On the other hand, it is conceivable that changes in regulations or fluctuations in the market might have a detrimental influence on the value of it. Since Bitcoin is a very sophisticated and ever-evolving technology that is affected by a wide variety of circumstances, it is difficult to make an accurate prediction on the cryptocurrency's future. The following are some of the possible outcomes for Bitcoin in 2023. Number 1. Continued growth and adoption. As more people learn to acknowledge Bitcoin's authenticity, it is likely that it may continue to develop appeal as an investment asset or form of payment. This might happen for a number of reasons. Because of this, there is a greater possibility that demand would rise, which might then lead to an increase in price. Number 2. Regulatory changes. Governments and other financial institutions may in the future decide to implement new regulations, which might have an impact not only on how Bitcoin is used, but also on its worth. It is possible that this will cause a decline in its popularity or a shift toward other types of cryptocurrencies. Alternately stated, this might result in a shift in the status quo. Number 3. Market fluctuations. Bitcoin is infamous for its high level of volatility, and its price is very susceptible to changes in market sentiment. It is conceivable for the value of it to plummet suddenly if there is a sudden drop in the amount of demand for it or if there is adverse news. Number 4. Competition from other cryptocurrencies. There are now many other forms of digital currency that can be purchased, including Bitcoin, but Bitcoin is not the only option. If more people start using other cryptocurrencies like Ethereum, these currencies might potentially surpass Bitcoin in terms of market share if they become more popular. The prognosis for Bitcoin's value in the long run is uncertain and very variable, since it is dependent on a wide range of factors. Do your research and have a solid grasp of the risks associated with investing in Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency before you make any decisions pertaining to your personal money. In 2023, the price of Bitcoin will rise, but be cautious what you hope for. Depending on who you believe, the price of Bitcoin will either reach $3, $500 or $1 million in the next year. The Bitcoin community is split on whether the price of the currency will rise or fall in the next year. Most experts and technical indicators predict that it will bottom in the next months between $12,000 and $16,000. a probable recession that might endure until 2024, at least in Elon Musk's estimation, as well as a volatile macroeconomic climate. Stock prices, inflation, and Federal Reserve statistics all connect with this. On the other hand, influencers, BTC maximalists, and a variety of other fervent shills claim that its price may increase to as much as $80,000. Both perspectives are supported by evidence. One problem is that they can be considering different time horizons. It is quite probable that Bitcoin will decline significantly in the next months, but it may also climb in the middle to the end of 2023. The argument for higher Bitcoin prices in 2023. The 4-year market cycle, which consists of accumulation, buying, an upswing, distribution, selling, and a decline, typically corresponds with Bitcoin bull runs. The accumulation phase of this process should, in general, start around 2023, however others think it may not be until 2024. Nonetheless, there is evidence to suggest that values will likely increase around the middle of 2023. After the 80-week bear market ends, a bull market might start, according to Kevin Svensson, around April. These price rises over time are also encouraged by Bitcoin's deflationary characteristics, which are shown in its halving occurrences. The compensation for miners is reduced in half as a consequence of halvings. The next one is planned for April 2024. In spite of market volatility, Bitcoin's deflationary characteristics lead to price growth for long-term investors. But watch out for hype. Markets and influencers are well aware that avarice sells. Be skeptical about predictions that Ether will increase by 10 times in 2023. In addition, despite such promises, Bitcoin is very unlikely to reach $100,000 or even get close to it. According to pessimistic projections, Bitcoin will reach $3,500. Several analysts predict that a rise won't happen till 2023 or even then. The ecosystem's operation may not be financially viable for miners if BTC falls to $12,000 or less. It would imply that transactions would no longer be processed, which may seriously harm the sector. But keep in mind that there hasn't been a clear link between cryptocurrency pricing and widespread acceptance, which is a dangerous trend. The amount of capital that investors, mostly whales and institutions, pour into certain assets via derivative contracts and other financial instruments determines the price of cryptocurrencies. Adapting times, but optimistic outlook. Regarding Bitcoin price cycles, there are still several issues that need to be resolved. These 4-year cycles may no longer be relevant, according to some, for a variety of reasons. One is that, unlike prior cycles, most Bitcoin is not the only game in town. Together with decentralized finance, DeFi, GameFi, non-fungible tokens, NFTs, decentralized autonomous organizations, DAOs, Web3 businesses, and a number of much more profitable investment methods, it is fighting against a variety of cryptocurrencies that are better in most aspects. Instead of Bitcoin, ETH must be purchased in order to participate in Web3 and DeFi. Many believe that Bitcoin will increase because people will be more interested in DeFi. This is not true. It is still a household brand in the cryptocurrency industry and one of the first currencies that institutions will want to invest in. All things considered, the price of Bitcoin is most likely to increase in the middle of 2023, however we will see a decline in the near future. On October 18, over 38,000 BTC worth $750 million were transferred from cryptocurrency exchanges to private wallets, showing that whales are stockpiling for erratic market conditions. Movements made outside of exchanges are often seen as optimistic indications. We appreciate you being here with us today. We really hope that you found this video to be both useful and instructive. Make it a point to tune in the next time for much more information about the Bitcoin industry.